Hey guys, today we are going to know about resistors. But before that, we should know what is resistance. It is the property of any body that opposes the flow of propagation of any force. For example, in case of fluid flow, it is called as drag because it opposes the flow of fluid flow. And in case of normal force, we call it as friction. Similarly, in case of electricity, it is called as resistance because it opposes the flow of current, and the equipment which do this is called as resistors. It is symbolized as this or even like this. This is for European context and this symbol is for North American context. Its unit is ohm, and it is symbolized like this. Now before I show you an actual resistor, I want you to know about a multimeter in continuity or buzzer mode. Now here is a multimeter. You can see this is the buzzer mode or continuity mode. How it works: when you select the continuity or buzzer mode, and these are the two probes, positive and negative. When I touch these two probes or short these two probes, you can see there is a buzzer or beep sound, and you can see in the display the value comes to 0, about 0, because it has also some resistance. The wire has some resistance. This means if in the display, if the value is 1, it shows an infinite amount of resistance in the circuit, or you can say a sizable amount of resistance in the circuit, because these two probes are open, so the air acting as a resistance or infinite resistance, so the value is 1 or infinite. When we are touching these two probes, it becomes 0. That means there is no resistance in the path. Now test it. We have a metal here. Let's touch its two ends. You can see here there is a very little or no resistance along its length. That means we can say it is a 0 or negligible resistance object. Now we have a matchstick. Let's check its two ends. You can see the value is not changing and it is constant at 1. That means it provides an infinite or a sizable amount of resistance to the flow of current. As I before said, the current flow through this probe to this probe. So here you can say, so here you can see there is no change in resistance along its two ends, even across its whole length. So in first case, this metal was showing 0 resistance, so we can say this is a conductor. And in the second case, this matchstick is showing a very large or infinite amount of resistance, so we can say this is a bad conductor or insulator for electrical current. In electrical world, we manufacture resistor in between these two extreme limits and use it as per our requirement. Now I want to show you an actual resistor. Now this is an actual resistor. can see here. This is also called through hole resistor. Its value is about 1k or 1000 ohm. Let's check it through our multimeter. Now for that reason we have to set our multimeter into resistance mode, and as suppose we don't know about its value, so we can set it at a maximum range and check its value. It is non-polar, so you can check it at by placing positive or negative probe in either of its end. So let's check it. Let's check its value. We have to reduce it because it is still showing a lesser value as per its range, and you can see it is 1.0 at 200,000 ohm range. I can also reduce it. Now it is 0.9, it is showing its actual value, and now again we can reduce it to 2000 ohm, and its actual value you can see it is 989, or yes, it is 989 ohm. Let's check another resistor. It is another set of resistor. Its value is written as 330 kilo ohm, so we can set it at 2000 ohm, 2000 kilo ohm, because it is more than 1000 ohm. Its value is more than 200 kilo ohm. I have to set it at much higher range. So you can see it is about 322 or 323. It is 323. You can ask me why it is written 330 but it is showing 320 or 323, because the wire and its electrical component also has some resistance. For that reason its value is reducing to 320, even though its actual value is 330. Okay. In addition to this type of resistor, like through hole resistor or legged, you can say legged resistor, there are another type of resistor called SMD or surface mount device resistor that has no legs and it has to be placed directly onto the circuits. You can also see some color bands on this resistor. You can see here these color bands, actually it is a part of color coding system that is used for knowing the value of any resistor. There are many very good videos are available on YouTube for knowing the color coding. You can check this out. There are also other type of resistor according to their function, like fixed resistor, variable resistor, as I had already said you about according to their mounting through hole resistor, SMD resistor. We will make future video on that also. So this is all about a simple resistor. If you like our video, then kindly do like, share and subscribe to our channel. And finally the same words, knowledge never goes waste. Keep learning. Thanks for watching.